Hello, hello! Name's Annan. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I am bringing to you a build that I think is very chill. It allows you to play laid back and just relax. You will hear those three words a lot the upcoming few minutes because today's theme is the spa. It's relaxation. It's coming to terms with oneself. Today's build is called Bubble Bath. Bubble Bath. Bubble Bath. Now this is inspired by my dear wifey who loves bathing. And honestly, well, it is a quite simple topic. It's all about relaxation. I think bathing is a very good pick to represent relaxation. Okay, you typically take a bath not solely to clean yourself up, but to calm down, to take a nice breath of fresh air after a long day, a week, a month, a year of all-day life and troubles. You want to arrive at home, you want to come home, you want to feel the warmth, feel nice and cozy with your body. Maybe it's just also about cleaning, reading a nice book, drinking something, having a snack, watching a movie, a series, whatever it may be. It's about taking the time you deserve, taking the time you want, taking the time, period, to do whatever you enjoy. Maybe to recollect your thoughts, or just simply calm down and relax. And that's what we're going to be trying to do today. So I decided to go for a foam themed build. This is all water. I'd say that about sums it up. It's a plain idea. Let's just get into the presentation, I suppose. Now for a rope, we will be, of course, running the Vigor Robe, which is another pun here. Well, it's another point of doing something to relax. It is not only meant to relax you, but relaxation is so crucial to life because modern life is very stressful. No matter what kind of life you're living, there is pretty much a guarantee that you will feel distressed, that you do feel distressed on a daily basis, at the very least, the very bottom line. And relaxation is part of the process of reinvigorating yourself, all right, keeping that train going, so that you feel like, yeah, I can push another 12 hours to this shitty job just to earn money so that I can live life and do what I actually love. And it's a way to avoid burning out. So Vigor Robe, due to the name, but also the color, but also the stats, is the perfect pick here. It gives us increased max health, which is great. Allows us to be a lot more versatile in what we do, be hit a whole lot more. It decreases our cooldowns by 10% as well. I didn't say the percentage, the max health increases 10%, so about 50% as of now, and then decrease the cooldowns by 10%, which is nice. Allows us to cast our lovely abilities more. That's definitely going to come in handy. And then the color, just the dye generally fits this build. And it, like, aside from the element that we're using and the build being around foam, not only is this probably my favorite color. I definitely love blue the most, personally. I'm not sure whether it's a very light blue or rather dark blue, but this is very pleasant to look at to me, personally, so that's, in that, also fantastic pick. Let's get into the starting item, because that's what it's all about today. It's all about having fun and just rushing to the point. Now, it's an offensive item on the very last page here, being Cabi's Bubblegum, which shoots a bubble on using an Arcana use occasionally. This is a ricocheting bubble. As long as there are no enemies nearby, it will ricochet in between wherever you shot it. So if I shoot it like this, yeah, you can tell it's plain, but it looks very nice. I do like it. Ricochets a bunch of times, and then when there's enemies nearby, it will ricochet in between those enemies, so it will target them like a homing missile, essentially. And then after a few times of ricocheting, it will disappear. This is only a chance. I don't know how high it is. I would guess it's something around 10%, probably 10, 15, maybe 20 at max. I wouldn't guess it's 20. It doesn't feel like it pops all that often. Well, sometimes it does. It's just nice to look at. We shoot some foamy bubbles. That's cool. That's all we need to know, really. Now for Arcana. Basic is plain and simple. It's the Aqua Arc. It is a very splashy Arcana. I like it a lot. It's this one, you know, that I've been using so far to show off the bubbles. Oh, I love the sound of that. It helps me relax as well, obviously. Sound is very important to me personally. That's why we're going with the jazz theme here today. Man, I just wanna hear that lovely ass Wizard of Legends jazz theme. That is definitely a contributor to relaxation right there. To me, personally. Again, do whatever you feel like. Today I'll be doing my thing. Now, I personally really love Aqua Arc. Not only does it sound very nice, and it feels good, and it's very strong actually, the upgrade is so good. The upgrade, the enhanced version, not only allows this to scale with water damage, but also with ice damage first of all, and it makes this area where the spell comes to a clutch, to close, where these little strains of water meet, very deadly, because additionally to all of this damage, which is already rather large on AoE damage for a basic Arcana, at least in my book, there will be ice splintering from that point where they meet, these beams. Very nice, it's very nice, a lot of damage, I really love it a lot. The only reason why I don't use it so much is because my absolute favorite is Air Spinner. It's just so much more versatile. It's 360 degrees around you, you can't miss it, it's super easy to use, super strong, the upgrade is just as fantastic, and it can destroy projectiles as well. Otherwise, Aqua Arc would absolutely be my favorite basic in this game. It might even be, I just don't use it a lot. Now, Aqua Arc is a little more difficult to use, as I can't hit enemies to the side of me, for example, but other than that, it plays just like Fiery Yo-Yo. Super simple to use, it can stun lock enemies, look at that signature charge generation. It's sweet, it's just fantastic, and that's why we're picking it. Now, also, you don't need much to make this work, you don't need to work hard. It works by itself, it is awesome, the upgrade is awesome. My alternate pick here would have been Riptide, not Tidal Blast, Riptide, actually, which you definitely have to use a very specific way. It doesn't feel as smooth. You have to have a lot of damage to make this work well. You have to, well, tap it all the time. I don't really like that too much. I like an Arcana that I can hold after a long stressful day, you know. The least work I gotta put in the better, so Riptide, unfortunately, also, it doesn't sound as nice in my book. So we're gonna go for Aqua Arc. Now, for dash. From here on onwards, it's just pretty much obvious choices. For the dash, we're going for Bubble Blast, because we need those lovely bubbles. Love the sound it makes. It leaves behind residual area of bubbles that will pop on contact with an enemy, or on contact with a projectile, and then erase that projectile. AKA, these are good for projectile destruction. I wouldn't say great, but definitely good. It deals okay damage, it has okay knockback, and it's just very satisfying and cute to look at. Definitely in the spirit of a bubble bath. Now, the upgrade of this leaves behind huge bubbles. It just basically doubles them in size, which I also love. I can definitely dig that, right? It's very fun to look at. Very pleasant, love the sound, love the Arcana generally. It's just, everything about it is great. Next, standard. We have a few choices here. I decided to go for Bouncing Bubble, even though you have two more, I'd say, bubble-themed Arcana. One being Water Prison, which I don't like so much because you have to work for it, you have to aim this. It's like, there's a lot of work I gotta put in to make this work, and it's not super strong on its own, only really hits one target at a time. And it's not so splashy or foamy, right? This wouldn't... I mean, it might be relaxing being stuck in there. I imagine that could feel quite nice, but... Well, I'm not stuck in there in the first place. It's my enemies, so... no. Moving on. Bubble Barrage was the other option here, which has a lot of uses, and it's kind of tough to use. It has massive knockback, so enemies will pretty much only take 20 or 30 damage at a time instead of all of it. There are just enough reasons for me to not use it. It's very stressful, it's very fast, so it doesn't scream chill or relaxation to me. AKA, we're gonna be going for the one that I wanted anyway, being Bouncing Bubble, which is just the Arcana version of a starting relic. You can cast them one at a time, you have 4 from the very get-go, and then you can tell how They can see how the bubbles from our basic work. It's exactly the same thing, but as an Arcana. And I love it. It is sweet. When you get a bunch of damage on this, like I had in the last time I played this build, you can destroy an entire room using this. And then when you get items that give you cooldown reduction on hit or on kill, for example, this becomes quite unstoppable very fast. I love it. It even works into single targets. It is very versatile. I can cast it here, for example, to assure that thieves, for example, that will try to dash behind me will be stunned right away. It's like, I really like it a lot. It's very fun. You can play some nice bouncy games with this, mind games and all. It's very relaxing, for sure. The upgrade is also fantastic. It makes them move much faster and doubles the number of times they can strike, so they will ricochet much more often in between enemies, which is awesome, really. I don't have anything negative to say about them. And then finally, for signature, pretty much the main spell to this build, in my opinion. A very flashy, very, very strong signature. Definitely in my top 5 of signatures in this game. I prefer it even over stuff such as Explosive Fireball. It's Aqua Breaker, a chargeable ball of water, which honestly it's not so much a ball of water as an entire tsunami in your pocket. Now I can charge it, I can let go of it at any time. When I fully charge it, well, the more I charge it, the more damage I deal, it's obvious. And when I fully charge it, it leaves behind this massive splashy wave when it collides with the wall, or when it just pops. It has great knockback, very high projectile speed, very high damage, and most of all, it's insanely splashy. That is so cool, and it looks great. It feels great, it sounds great. Just listen to that. And look at that animation, it's so cute. I really like it a lot. Now this is the signature, which is just a fully charged tsunami. Whereas prior I have to fully charge it, and then on collision it turns into a tsunami. The signature is a tsunami right from the get-go. It does a lot of damage. I absolutely love it. Last run I played this, I got really lucky and I had a signature build where I could cast this, and I literally did at some point 5 times consecutively. That was redonkulous. I loved it. I think I'm not forgetting anything here, right? We are foamy, we are splashy, we are chill. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into the specifics here, I suppose. Now, starting with the intended build playstyle, just play whatever the fuck you want, however you like it. And as long as you're having a good time and you're having a fair bit of a chance to win, if that's important to you at all. I mean, you might be a new player for all I know. Just do whatever the fuck you feel like. Now, you should be a little more on the defensive side of things sometimes, because right off the get-go, these abilities do deal great damage, but then if you don't keep up with your enemies at some point, well, just look at them. Look at these two. Like, these are rather harmless, right? So 2 of your abilities are gun, basically, right? You can't really use them against all kinds of enemies. Like big bulky enemies, they're not gonna care much for these tiny bubbles. And when there's a lot of enemies in a room, your bubble dash, even though it leaves behind a lot of bubbles, might not do much. They might just pop right away. You might not be able to block many projectiles. It depends on your playstyle, how you play this, and you will see that in a second when you see me play this. I personally like to be very aggressive with this, but you can also be very defensive and long range, since all of these are super, super versatile long range abilities, including your starting relic. My god, I love these so much. I just love watching them bounce around. I could do this all day long, really. So, you play however you want. I prefer alternating between very aggressive playstyle and very defensive, laid-back playstyle. Just watching the bubbles do the work for me, watching the knockback do the work for me. You get it. You get the point. Now, for potential problems, it's quite obvious. We're playing a full water build. We do have very high damage right off the get-go, but we should take care of, well, whatever we don't really want to see. Freya is definitely an issue. The Frost dungeon is kind of annoying, but you'll see you have damage so high. If Frost is your first dungeon, or even your second dungeon, you might not run into any troubles at all, really. You don't care about status effects anyway, which those enemies are immune to, regarding water status effects, or water-based status effects like freeze. So I don't think you should really give a shit about Freya. Don't care about her. Just skip whoever you don't want to fight, or whoever you don't want to fight late game. Let's put it that way. So I personally would skip Shu any day. I hate Shu. I hate the Wind Dungeon. I hate evasion. So I'm gonna try and go for that here. And if you do too, well, join the hating Shu club. That's great. And then finally, in terms of recommended items in Arcana, go for whatever you enjoy. You guessed it. This is all about having fun and being relaxed today. I personally really love a signature charge themed build, just fully signature charge themed. It is the greatest shit, especially since this build is very versatile. You can go for pretty much all archetypes of builds. I would strongly recommend you don't build crit chance, but you can do even that. All of your abilities are projectiles. All of the upgrades are fantastic. You have high base damage, high base health. You can go wherever you want, really. You could go stones, you could go pixies, defense even. Full offense, full damage, full cursed items, low HP builds. Whatever you enjoy. And I'd say, with all that out of the way, let's try to skip Shu, shall we? There we go. Alright. Shu, Freya, and Zeal. That's an interesting combo. I do like that. I do like getting the Freya dungeon. It's fun to me. I would have preferred seeing Atlas, as that is not only one of my favorite boss fights in the game, but also probably my most favorite dungeon. Even though I hate the plants that spit poison around, I love the rest of the dungeon. It's just that those specific rooms, the trap rooms with all the plants that spit poison balls at you. I was gonna say poison bubbles, but are they really? I guess more so balls of poison. I really dislike those rooms. I dislike them so much that I would reconsider whether or not Earth is my favorite dungeon. I'm really hoping for an either basic Arcana themed build here or a signature themed build. I'm just enjoying the music right now. Now we get Bubble Blast. That is definitely easily our weakest upgrade, but it's the flashiest. Look at those massive shiny bubbles. It's adorable. Very pleasant. I would have really liked fighting Atlas here, or just generally the dungeon. But Frost Dungeon is a treat as well. I am not a huge fan of the Fire Dungeon. I think it's rather easy. But Earth, Water, any day. I'm gonna wait on those healing orbs since I would waste 5 heal. They always heal 25, and we're only missing 20 HP. Let me just scratch my nose quick. It's very itchy today. I don't know what it is. And man, my nose today. Maybe I'm getting sick, but I mean, that's not a typical sign of getting sick, right? An itchy nose. Well, the great thing about, or one of the many great things I should say, about Aqua Breaker is just the massive AoE on it. Look at that, that hit around the corner. Easily, not even close. Oh well. Projectile destruction capabilities are always highly valued among my builds. At this point, I have tried so many Arcana in this game, so many combinations. I really cannot remember which ones do and which ones don't destroy projectiles. But I certainly love the former. Whoop. Interesting item choices here. I don't really see anything that I would definitely buy. I mean, Token of Doom is cool, but I do like a little bit of change. And only running cursed items is not so much unusual, let's put it that way. I mean, I do that every second run. This is Pinata, right? Yeah. I don't care much for extra Arcana. I love these Arcana that we're starting the game with, and I could definitely see myself playing an entire run with just these. Right, I could definitely pass the opportunity to get more different Arcana. I don't really... like, even the fun ones, I probably wouldn't use that much. Like jumps, permafrost, and big splashy fireballs and stuff. I just love these too much. I suppose I will take this and maybe get the robe upgrade. The cooldown reduction is fun, but I'm not sure I want to have that. Let's get the robe upgrade for now. But let's not heal just yet because I might get an item that enhances my healing capabilities. I think I said it before, but only sometimes I like playing optimized in this game. Okay. I'm really hoping here that we will find the Aqua Arc upgrade rather quickly. Whoops. That wasn't intended. Man, my nose is so itchy today. What is it? Alright. Cooldown reduction or Pinata. Well, easy choice. Moving on. That was quite fast. About 2.3k melee damage there. Well, not so much melee damage. I wish there were more trackers in this game, let's put it that way. But yeah, it was obviously basic Arcana damage, not melee damage. I would definitely be interested in that, though. Just finding out which abilities deal the most DPS consistently. Just having a tracker on every ability, pretty much. And then maybe items as well. Oh, that'd be sweet. I'm just a whore for statistics. And then I don't usually run... That's not usually because I run the best stuff. As long as I know what is the best stuff. As long as that knowledge is public domain. It's because I just love getting to know all this stuff. I love tier lists, for example. Even when they are... Even if I have very basic knowledge of a topic, watching a tier list on that, like, let's say a very example, let's use zoology maybe. Like Tier Zoo is a very popular YouTube channel in those regards. I am very interested in those tier lists. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. To me personally, it just speaks, right? It's very entertaining. Long term. I'm a tier list whore, I'm a stat whore. It's just very interesting. Now I am considering multiple items here. Bewitching Glue I don't really want. I love my knockback. I don't really want to yoink that for a bit of damage. Do like Silver Spinning Top, but I love move speed, so maybe not. I do like this, but it's very bad. We can maybe grab a Horn Halo later once we're on lower HP. I believe it takes 50% of your current HP as a tribute, as a tax. So let's do it once we are low on HP. Instead of just losing, or rather trading 250 HP for potential revive that I usually don't even proc. Unless I play boss rush super aggressively. Love the bubbles, man. They can even hit hidden thieves. How cool is that? Really hoping for Iris here. Really crossing my fingers that she will sell us an Aqua Arc. Man, my nose is bad. This keeps coming up. Hello, guys. Up. I meant to go down. I know, what is wrong with it, man? Maybe my skin is very dry. Maybe that's why. I don't typically experience this a lot. Or at all. Well, I like Curse Eater's Watch here. We'll see if we even... if that's even worth it. If that's even worth going for, because... I mean, if we don't pick up many cursed items, which I don't typically like doing, because... well, yeah, they are completely broken, they win you the game, but... non-cursed items are usually more fun. Like, just having more damage and destroying everything in one hit isn't necessarily fun. While using fun abilities and watching fun stuff like stones and pixies, fairies, sprites, whatever you want to call them, it's just very satisfying. Watching a whimsical Explodium just completely go off and obliterate a room, it's just a whole lot more entertaining than destroying an entire room in one ability. Due to, well, I just had a lot of damage. Aha, get own enemies. Aqua Vortex. I still need to make a build around that. That is... I would love to say currently in the making, but it's only planned. Definitely gonna be taking some inspiration from Dark Sage Walker there. Another Wizard of Legend content creator. As he really loves this Arcana. It's part of one of his favorite builds, the combo build, and I would like to fiddle around with it some fair amount. Let's give it a chance, right? Because I've never played a build with it either, and I'm just interested. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much today. It might be because I'm currently off duty. Somewhat. Technically, I'm on duty right now. I just got a bit of a break. Everyone's on vacation. I'm gonna be having a whole week off next week as well. There's really not much to do, but I do come straight up from work, and I will be going back to work right after this. Which I am looking forward to. I love my work. It's just very... I wouldn't say brainwashing, but definitely brain-numbing sometimes. Bubbles! It's probably one of the main reasons why I stutter so much. Alright, now do we go for it or not? And what do we do regarding Nox? Well, I didn't take the Halo at the appropriate time, so now I have to trade much more HP, but who gives a crap? I'm just gonna heal back up. I do like the Stygian Shell. I do like Curse Watch though. I'll just take it. Considering that we got the... oh, what's it called? Token of Doom, I would assume? Yeah. That we got the Token of Doom, we'll be seeing Nox a whole lot more, and it's very likely we'll be taking plenty of Cursed Relics here, and increasing our signature charge by that much. It is sweet. It's not exactly the type of item I was hoping for, but I mean, it's signature charge generation, so I missed that. I Greed is good. Always want to charge my signature before he does that. Because for some reason, well, very briefly, when you cast your signature, you will be invulnerable and you'll be freed from all CC. And since I fucking despise this guy, I like breaking out of his ultimate using CC, so I can kill him faster. Beat him till pulp. I hate Shu for the sole fact that not only does Wind suck to play, but it sucks to play against because of all the evasion and slows. Not really being real CC, but just very annoying, tedious CC to deal with. And because all of his attacks are annoying and they chain into one another, so you get hit once and you'll be hit by a slew of attacks. It is not fun. It is not fun with that. I really, really dislike Shu. I dislike him ever since I have disliked him, right? I never stopped. Ever since the first time I fought him. And I think some things never change. I thought that would improve the more I fight him, but nope. Not even playing boss rush just gets me there. I just hate the guy. And I don't care much. I'm not apologetic or anything about it. I hate the design of Shu. I probably would hate his personality too. I do like his name though. It's very memorable. Still not a very good item. Yeah, we could go for the double edge. We could go for the, which I like to call fishing rod. Is it actually? It's a saber. To me, that always looked a little like a fishing rod. I do see the saber, but at the same time, it kind of reminds me of the Terraria golden fishing rod. Try again. Beaten by a tiny, soft little bubble. Just gotta love it. If you couldn't see shit there, that's because neither could I. That's kind of the fun part to this build. Come on, Lancer. Bring it on. I keep trying to bait them back into the ward area so they take more damage. In case you didn't know, fire wards also increase water damage. I would assume that, I always say that, it's because, probably, logically. So this is an area that, if you were a firebender, you would know that this massively enhances your odds of success by increasing your damage. So waterbenders probably know that, and they know they are strong into fire, and therefore they try to occupy the area as well. It becomes more of a capture the flag, capture the point type of thing. So it enhances both sides in a way, since water is strong into fire, and then fire is very enhanced for the duration of the war in this specific area. So the area is highly contested. That's how I imagine. That's why I imagine worlds work the way they do. Which, yeah, just lore-wise. Otherwise, I don't think that would make any sense at all. A fire ward to increase water damage. What? What do you mean? How? How would it do that? Try again, man. Those dashes are pathetic. I love Frost Dungeon, it's pretty intense. In a way, it's just like Shu. You get frozen once by those archers, you eat a dick. You eat a lot of attacks, you might even die off of just getting it once. That definitely happened to me in the past. It doesn't so much happen any longer. I do like Tears, it allows me to farm a lot of money. I do also like Leave, allows me to stay alive for a long period of time. It's very, very strong. Time my Aqua Arc in a way that will catch off guard as many enemies as possible, keeping them stun locked. Stun locked, god dang it. I keep mixing letters up. I don't know if you're noticing, but I certainly am. I just said stun locked because I'm trying not to stutter, but it just happens because I'm exhausted. I've already spent half a workday working, and now I'm doing this. So relaxation is definitely needed. I'm not good with words generally. I struggle to talk sometimes. And by sometimes I mean very often. All the time. But to be honest, to be fair with myself here, it is very difficult to talk while playing. Do I get rid of something? I really dislike having Ironclad card holder. It's like so pointless in here, but I mean, now that we got Token of Doom, I guess we'll keep it. We'll just roll with it. I don't really want the Cestus. I haven't found any other candy so far. I could get the Saber. I'm not sure I want that. I suppose I'll just take the Cestus because there is pretty much no better option. I don't want to invest a large amount of money for marginal damage increase. I want more items, more fun stuff. Potentially. We might get lucky. We'll see. If not, as a last resort, the cursed items will definitely do. As I only need, what, like one or maybe two more of them to be considered very strong. Finally, we got a sweet upgrade. Just look at this. Listen to it. I love it. Still alive, huh? Still alive and wanting more. You greedy bastard. I do like this a lot. I'm definitely taking that right away. I don't even give a shit. I already know it's gonna be Nox. I can't trade my Arcana away anyway. Let's play hide and seek. Let's play catch. How about that? Let's play hide and seek and catch. Oh, do you guys know that? We used to get bored of these games at some point as kids, and then just start combining them in wild combinations. Like hide and seek, but then you can also move while hiding. And then once you were found, you could still run away, and you'd have to be caught in order to count as... Well, in hindsight, those rules are probably slightly unfair to the Seeker. Just a little. Haven't found the shop yet, so I'm not gonna decide to purchase anything just yet. just now, I don't know, is Magic Wand actually gonna be a viable option here, or is it gonna ruin my run? Don't know how I missed that. Oh my god! That was awesome. Just chuck one of these at them occasionally to cancel the attacks. Since it hits all of them very quickly, it's very easy to do that. Always set up the ward in a way that allows me to just chuck in there and an Aqua wall? No, what's it called? What's it called again? Aqua Breaker, right. Has to deal massive damage to all of them. Let's play hide and seek. Just love shooting bubbles back and forth at them. Yeah, let's play, boys. Ah, I had to scratch my nose. I should start doing that mid-playing, but it's so hard right now. It's so itchy. Oh man, look at that signature charge generation. This basic is so good. Hello everyone. And we finally find a sprite. We finally find. That's another good example of me fucking up words. In my defense, words are pretty hard, right? Pretty difficult talking. I mean, most people need a few years to learn talking, right? So excuse me, but I'm a very slow learner. Apparently I need 20 years plus at this point. Taking a good look, the rest of the floor. I want some money. Glad about the Tears of Midas. I'm considering getting Puffy Parker right away. It's like super simple, but I see a few fun options, like Demis increases the duration of a ward, which is great. I do like Blasting Sprite Aura as well, it's very pleasant to watch. Slowing enemies occasionally. Well, I definitely know I'm not going to be going for the Magician's Wand. Crimson Clover is good with the Puffy Parker, maybe. Sounds like a decent combination. Just toss a bunch of bubbles every now and then, bro. Could it be any easier? No, I wanted to do trick shot. A perfect 180-degree trick shot. Well, do I get rid of some here? I don't think so. I got 2 Curse Relics. Oh no, 3, right. I got a Halo as well, that's cool. I would love to get more, but I don't really have stacking items. I don't want to start stacking items now with the Sprite. So let's just move on. Let's just do Freya, huh? We're dealing good damage, considering that we don't really have massive damage up here. In fact, we only have a damage down so far with the double-edged cestus. I do like getting more damage on my basic Arcana, but it kind of hurts me every time I have to pick that option, because there's no option to pick signature charge. But then, on the other the other side of things. It's definitely evidential, which is my favorite way of playing this game. It's signature. Oh! It is signature charge, in case you haven't picked up on that. No, don't cancel my signature, you bitch! God damn! Fractal Flare, that's very fun to use. Maybe I will use that over Aqua Vortex. But it's also kind of boring to use as well. It's just kind of trivializes certain rooms. I like this action going on. What we got right here. You guys are vicious today. Alright, one of them should be down any second. See, can I hit over the wall? Yeah, I can! Okay, let's finish him off. Let's be merciful. Alright, my nose is not currently itchy, just letting you know. There's gotta be mimics in here. Nope, apparently not. But a lot of annoying enemies. That was instant regret. But on the flip side, I can do fun stuff now. And I got a bunch of gold from that. Okay. Due to the Tears of Midas. Jesus, you guys calm down. I get it, y'all are horny. Just relax, okay? Not that easy to get. Hello. Wow, still alive, huh? Well, I can't do nothing with this, so let's just fire it somewhere. Just watch it crash and burn. Or foam, rather. I love this Arcana. Wait a little, because I have a good feel for all the knockback that Aqua Breaker deals. And trust me when I say that, it always does. It always knocks enemies way further than you might expect, so you always have to wait for them to kind of get back where you shot them. Now you can shoot them again and destroy them. Now, I would like to get rid of the Horn Halo at this point. I'll just toss this because it's terrible. I would like to die at this point. It'd be a lot of money. It's just the issue is that I can't do much with it. Chill as usual. really love the music. Alright. Demos leave. You should get one too, guys. I strongly recommend. Aqua Vortex upgrade. I don't really care much for that. I don't really... Yeah, I really don't. And it's an upgrade though. It means a lot more damage because of the luxury handbag. So I guess I just gotta get it at this point. It's just a form of peer pressure. Hehehe. Yeah, I should be using my basic here, but who's gonna do that? That'd be boring. It's much more fun killing the enemies with wonky spells that don't do a lot of damage. That's my rule 0, probably. Just don't use broken shit. It gets stale very fast. Rather only play the broken stuff once in a while. Don't be overpowered all the time. Just work towards it, right? Because working towards it is much more fun than just getting a free win. Usually. Now we are on 3-1. I am considering just losing a Token of Doom. Braces are pretty good. We got only projectiles at this point, but my projectiles already destroy projectiles, so Kasim's airy cloak. That's pretty good. I'm gonna grab that. I'm still hoping that we will find a mimic, naturally. Maybe from this job, that'd be great. Now, in case you were asking yourself, why the fuck do I keep casting the bubbles preemptively? It is so they can ricochet off the wall. They only deal a marginal amount of damage anyway. And that way I can cast as many spells as I wish right away, without being at risk of being hit right away. Man, everyone just keeps washing up at the show all the fucking time. I don't even get a chance to fuck them up. They just drown right away. It's kind of cringe. I don't want the armor. I really, really love Whimsical. Maybe we have to get rid of the Whimsical as well. Maybe not yet. I mean, this allows me to take a lot more damage and make a lot more money in turn. I don't know. It's a tough decision. I will keep the Token of Doom, and I will toss the rest of these items as much as it pains me. I feel like that's the only way. I'm sorry, you guys. I am really, really sorry. I love Whimsical so much. I just want to have that last guaranteed Nox. I mean, the armor would have been fantastic too. That would have been a lot of money generation, but oh well. Cursed items are more powerful. And I kind of want more power right now. More oomph would be great. It's still not too late for a perfect time crystal. I am having a serious case of control aim today. I fell into so many pits, I just keep aiming into the wrong direction straight up. I am not playing on a joystick, typically. I don't like joysticks. I am playing with a control pad. And so, well, just like right there, I pretty much just slide right off. Don't really pay much attention to the controls there. Man, the damage on it is very good. Bye-bye. Getting rid of that troublesome room by holding on to my signature for just enough. I missed it. I wanted to angle it. Just angle the shot like so. Love these bubbles. Imagine killing foes with the power of cute little bubbles. I feel like a Pokemon sometimes. I mean, water Pokemon definitely gotta have a tough job, right? But I would imagine it's probably easier to kill someone with water and pressure and drowning than with, I don't know, like earthquakes probably. So maybe there's other Pokemon types that are worse off. I'd say, like in real life, bugs would probably be quite broken, right? If you consider that a mosquito can get you killed so easily, so quickly, and they willfully aim for that, the Pokemon, in the case of bug Pokemon, holy shit, they would be ridiculous. And psychics and dark probably as well, like things that literally kill you while you are sleeping, while you're dreaming. I mean, shit, most Pokemon wouldn't be cute in real life. They would be hella scary and cause a lot of concern among parents and, well, everyone else, probably. Oh, Flower Crown and our first stone. It's a little late for those. I can't exactly stack items at this point. I can, however, get rid of this token since it is already guaranteed that we'll be finding a Nox on this floor. And then Flower Crown, flowered item is fantastic. Bladed Buckler is very good too, though. We destroy a lot of projectiles. I love this. Maybe I'll toss something else as well. Tears of Midas. I could toss the Tears of Midas as well. I'm definitely getting the diadem right away. That's a must. Another revive? I mean, the run is already beyond 1, but thank you, I suppose. That makes me quite happy. I can make a lot more money that way. Because now I can die at least 3 times, right? I can die once, then the Halo will proc. Because they proc in order of how you pick them up, I believe. So this first. Then I can die again on the same floor with Fart Item, which triggers once per floor. And then again during the Zeal fight, and so on and so forth. Like, you can make a lot of money doing that. Yeah, nice shot against the wall there, fam. Well done. Try again. How do I keep freezing them? Maybe it does freeze occasionally. I did not know it could do that. Double Trouble. My oh my. That is certainly an item worth having kept the token for. Whoo, that's a lot of damage. With great power comes great responsibility, right? So I do want to keep the bubblegum. It's just kind of the condition of this build. I guess we cut the buckler? Don't know. That's a lot of signature charge damage as well. And a lot of signature charge rate. I don't really want to aim for the strength projectiles though, so let's get rid of Tears of Midas then. Let's finish this. Bye-bye, boys. And the Gem Finder. So, Yeah, let's get rid of Tears Over Midas. And grab ourselves the free win. Number 10. Double Trouble. Anything else we can do? Anything else we gotta do? I mean, Buckler would be awesome. Chaos Scanner is an extra 10% damage with Double Trouble. Chaos Scanner is also very fun. At this point, just sell our soul, right? I do want to have this. I don't know why. It's just a bad feeling that I'll probably play like an idiot and be hit many times all over. Bubbles! Gotta keep dashing, and I got leave, and nothing can happen to me. And even if I did get hit, I still got another one of the most broken defensive items in this game. Kasim's Airy Cloak, and anti-crit chance, and then 2 revives, and oh my god, really? Yeah, let's make that vanish. Another Fractal Fire. This is like the... This has happened a lot of times recently to me, that I just find the same Arcana multiple times, even without using the cardist. Jesus, that guy popped. My god. Lemo's leave is so ridiculous, man. If an item makes rogues obsolete, it just completely disables them from fighting. I consider that item one of the strongest in this game, since rogues are just... Man, they destroy you. They absolutely obliterate you. Well, I think it's time to get rid of the bubblegum. As much as I love it. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Can I get rid of something else? Is there really not something that I can get rid of here? I don't want to get rid of Parker, dude. I really want the vampires, but maybe I won't need them. Let's just say fuck it. We don't need them. Let's go. Should definitely do this, though. Come on! What? Lemo's leave, baby. My controller aim is so bad today. I can probably be really cocky here. And easily get away with it. Yep, there he goes. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was not even fun. I just fucking destroyed the dude. He didn't stand the slightest bit of a chance. And I barely had anything in this run. I mean, beside all of these super ridiculously broken item combinations, like Lemo's Leave and Kasim's Airy Cloak, or Crimson Clover and Puffy Parker, and I don't know, like Bubbles plus Double Trouble and Etched Cestus, and then, well, these infinite revives, essentially. Yeah, that was very anticlimactic, I'd say. But it was very chill, and it was fun at the end of the day, and that's all that matters. Ooh, I'm really enjoying the music here. Now, I got about 10 minutes before I gotta get back to work. I'ma say right away, thank you for watching and thanks for bearing with me through this adventure full of stuttering and muttered words and, you know, the usual, I suppose, because I am usually like this and it's kind of hard to not be like it. I am trying though. I'm trying to improve myself. I'm trying to get better at talking and not to mumble so much and not to mutter and swallow so many words, quite frankly, and just butcher everything I say. But it's very difficult. It's very hard to improve. This is mostly the reason why I don't script my videos right away. Like, I have a bit of a form that I like to follow, but that's about it. I like to try to improve myself, not only at this game, but also at talking generally. And I find that to be a very difficult task. A task that requires lots of attention and probably practice, quite frankly. Lots of time. As per usual, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're having a great day. I certainly am feeling a lot more relaxed right now, and I am gladly gonna resume working now. Maybe you could learn something from this. Maybe you could, I don't know, find a new playstyle, look at this new build, and be like, yeah, I should probably try that out too. That looks fun. I always thought bubbles sucked. I did that for the longest part, but they don't. They're quite fun, actually. At least in the Chaos Trials. I wouldn't recommend this so much for Boss Rush, but even there, this build is versatile and it's very fun. The bubbles, for example, they are very helpful into Sura, believe it or not. Oh wow, they bounce a lot. It's very interesting. I really had a blast today. It was fantastic. I wish I could keep going, but I can't. So thank you very much for watching, dear viewer, and I wish you a good morning, a good day, or a good night, wherever you are. Until next time, bye bye.